promise you, I had a porn star martini.
Bro, it's in the salad.
I'm telling you, they garnished it with a boiled egg. You see how you meant to have a prosecco with it? I'm telling you, she brought out the cup with the porn star.
No way.
And then I was like, what's this? She goes, oh, it's the garnish. I said,
no
boiled
way.
egg? She goes, yes. I said, where's the prosecco? We give boiled egg.
That's a boiled egg. I'm not buying that.
You still playing Diddy's music?
Not really. Do you know what though?
Or like a yes or no, please. Sorry.
Let me answer your question.
Why you do that? Wanna really understand how to treat a man. This is what I need. A pretty woman next to me.
Pretty woman. Yeah.
To share the dreams that I believe. I need to get on the first.
I love you, I swear. I think this is me personally. I've never really rocked with Diddy like that. I've always found it questionable that everybody that is close to him, something always happens.
True.
I've always found that questionable. So as a person, I've never really been like drawn to him. I think again, it's the selective outrage, and I guess I don't really know how to answer the question. And here's why: when R. Kelly did what he did, I was a child, yeah. But the elders were okay with it.
With a PP on you.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle made a sketch. I want to pee on you, and
Drip, drip, drip.
and everyone was singing it. We all know. Look, as soon as I started the skit, you know the skit, you finished it. But
because he's a deviant, that's why he knows.
Man said I'm a deviant.
But the reality of it is
that come out when I was a kid. Hey, I was a big Chappelle fan, boy.
the reality of it is R. Kelly did do that. But
I swear Chappelle, South Park, everyone had jokes on it.
everyone had jokes on that.
You know what's mad is South Park is still flagrant till today. If South Park came if South Park came out today, they'll struggle.
I'm trying to think of the last time I was actually genuinely offended by something, but the problem with me is I've got dark humor.
I've got very dark humor.
Very dark
This
humor.
is it.
Very
I've got scary dark humor.
There's that sketch. I watched it again this morning. It popped up on my timeline when I was in traffic. Yeah, a woman calls into a show and she's like, she got some news or something, and she's like, my mum died. Can you like pretend to be my mum? The guy drops on the floor, bro, and it's like, exactly.
I just got the joke. Oh shit.
Bro,
oh my god. I just got the joke.
Listen, but it's funny.
Listen, the guy drops on the floor.
He said, my mum just like he pretended to be my mum, and the
guy's on the floor like that.
No, you guys are immature, man. You guys are immature. It's a serious platform. You guys are just.
Good.
I need to get another camera just so I can. Just a Wes reaction.
You need a Wes cam.
I need a Wes cam. It's just literally a whole Wes reaction.
Because this guy is sitting behind the camera, skinning his teeth.
So what should be serious? Okay, all jokes aside, what should be serious? What are the things that we shouldn't joke? What should be serious? Because for instance, okay, let me take it back to this. See Django, yeah? I hated the fact I enjoyed Django.
Yeah.
Because that was a film which was taking the piss out of our oppression and slavery, but it was done so well.
Yeah.
But then, once again, remember, that same writer, what's his name? What's the guy that did Django?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, he's done other films on the cuff to do with other races, so I didn't take much offence to it. But maybe the offence that people took is that it's not a black person that's doing it. You know, but I found it. I hate the fact I found it funny.
But this is and this is the thing with selective outrage, because that's a good example. Leo DiCaprio is an excellent actor, amazing actor, and he did his role very well in that film. Yeah, really, really well. But people are gonna be mad at it because of the premise of the
of course, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But on the flip side, you love Titanic, and the thing is, you have to choose now. When are you taking in the art, or when are you like putting that aside for the person?
Have you noticed as well? A lot of big comedians now, they don't allow you to use your phone
to film.
Yeah.
Because there's also the thing about now, Chappelle's jokes still cross the line to certain groups.
Yeah.
So if you're in the audience, proper skinning and laughing and so on.
Yeah.
Now you go viral.
Yeah.
Then you go viral for the wrong reasons. Oh, so and so was at a show and he laughed when Chappelle said this. Cancel him.
Chappelle's a really good example, and then I'm going to speak on Eminem again because Chappelle's got a joke about in one of his recent stand-ups. I remember going to see it, and he had a joke about his I think his wife was Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Okay. And he had a joke about Vietnamese people bootlegging the show and showing it. And again, like for him, like I think with him, he's a really good example because for him it really is open season.
Yeah.
And he doubles down on like the alphabet community. You know what I mean? And,
all these shows.
Yeah. And he makes a lot of sense in what he's saying, but like things in like with regards to jokes, that's where I was going. So Eminem now, he's got that line in the song, and I clocked the line like 2-3 months ago. I remember I hollered at Prince and I was like, bro, where he goes, I can't remember what the line before is in the song, but he spells out the word rapper and he goes,
Diddy.
He goes, he didn't just spell the word rapper without a P, did he?
Yeah.
And it's like
Genius line.
Bro, this is
genius.
And when I said it to Prince, I was like, this man's a genius.
Yeah, genius line.
Like, and people are now just clocking onto it because this is or like people are using it again for clickbait.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was a joke, it landed, it was a punchline, it was very, very intelligent, and I found it funny. I definitely laughed. I played it back a few times as well. You get me? So I feel like everything is open season, and it's either you allow everything or nothing.
I think the only line that doesn't get crossed or shouldn't get crossed, I think, is children. I think that's the only part where I think jokes shouldn't be made, is about children. I think that's the only part where I'm like, ooh, it's a bit too close. I think it's a bit too close, children.
I hear that, but then it still happens. And going back to the Diddy thing, Andrew Schultz made some excellent P. Diddy jokes.
Yeah.
And I can't think of them now, but they hit.
Yeah.
I definitely sent them around.
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you know what I mean?
But I think once again, it's how it's done. And if your jokes are taking the piss out of P. Diddy, then I think it's fine. If your jokes are taking the piss out of the vulnerable, those who were the survivors or whatever it was, that's when it's not fun.
Yeah.
But if you're going to keep your jokes specifically on P. Diddy,
I
think that's fine.
That was jokes was specifically on Diddy.
But I think what it was is that I think this is the thing is that when people have an issue with Dapper, so it's not the P. Diddy, it's the fact that it's Dapper.
100%.
Because if Munya was to do that and it landed, no one would have a problem.
Wouldn't need to land this Munya.
Do you know what I mean?
And
so the issue is not the joke. The issue is with Dapper.
But somebody else said, I think it might have even been Mark that said it. There's this culture in Britain of building somebody up.
Oh yeah.
To crash you.
And then all you want to do is knock them down. Like we saw it with Stormzy, we're seeing that with AJ. And the thing is now, people are not voicing their opinions. Like nobody's coming out and saying on AJ, I think, as a boxer X, Y, and Z. They say, man got flattened and rah rah rah. Like, did you even watch boxing before?
Should AJ retire?
Hell no.
I think there are certain fights that
you can't retire a loss.
But yeah, I don't.
So who does he fight now? Because there's no rematch clause.
I think
there isn't.
No,
So basically, AJ's got one more fight with Riyadh season. So if Dubois wants to have the fight with him, he can. But there's no rematch clause. So who does AJ fight now?
Wilder.
And is his career in tatters now?
I would say it has to be Wilder, and it's difficult to say because what I will say about the fight is, when's the last time you saw a slugfest like that in heavyweight category?
Last time I've probably seen that might have been maybe. It was a good fight though.
It was an excellent fight.
It was a good fight. So was Dubois and Caballero was a good Caballero.
True.
That was a slugfest.
But
so was Zhang and
not like this though.
Not like that. It was a good fight.
And my problem with these people with their 2 pence is like it was when AJ tried to get up. Yes, it was very mad. The way he did like the donkey kickback was mad. Yeah. But the fact remains is, bro, half of these people wouldn't even watch boxing if it wasn't for AJ.
He's done a lot for British boxing.
There was fucking
for heavyweight boxing. He's done a lot.
96,000 people, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But prior to AJ coming to boxing,
trying to walk into the train station after was madness.
Bro, like
AJ is British boxing.
Yeah, facts. There are like there's a bag of girls that either we've spoken to or whatever, and it's like, AJ's fighting. I got to go.
There was big girls I know at the fight,
bro.
with premium seats.
You weren't.
I was like, right,
You're not checking for Tyson Fury.
Yeah, you lot splash.
Yeah, they're AJ fans, and because of AJ fans, they're now into boxing.
They're now into boxing. Yeah.
So love him or hate him, he's done a lot for the sport.
And I think he's done a lot for himself. Like, if you really think about it, the person who's laughing last is AJ. He's definitely at least 20 million up from that fight.
He's made 80-something million this year, bro.
Bro, you can't talk to him.
This is it. But the same. This is it. The same people that are, even the same girls, because it would be the girls that would be not respecting him as a man because he got beat up by another man.
Nah, they do.
To an extent. But they'll be the same ones to run and take a
joke. There's not one man that was dissing him that doesn't respect AJ. Even though the KKK. Bro, it's all fake. It's all online fake.
Other than there are some just like
AJ walks in the room, they're gonna be like, like not scared, but they're gonna be in awe of him. Like, see AJ, he's got a presence. When AJ walks in the room, like people respect him. Like I've seen brothers who are acting like they're gang, road, whatever. As soon as they walk in it,
bro, man, was doing singing. Man, was doing sing along and dance along with him on the stage at fucking Slow Jam. These are gangbangers.
Like you know, we're just singing and dancing now.
Yeah.
But I always say this: there are no bigger groupies than men. I've seen AJ at events, and I've seen brothers, road man, fighting their way just to get next to man. Oh, you saying yeah. And I'm like, bro, you literally walked through everyone, did Batman,
push
just
the
to
girls
be
out
able
of the
to
way.
stand next to AJ.
Push the baddies out of the way.
I saw a picture once of a brother. This how you stand up. Let me show you how you hugged AJ in this picture. This is literally.
Raw. I see what you
I don't know why you did Jack in the Box. Why did you spring up on me?
I see what you came to.
Explosive training, you know.
You should never hug a man. This is how a man hugged AJ like this.
Wow, this is.
And I promise you, this is where man's hand was on his waist.
You can let go now.
That's waist.
Relax.
That's how. And I'm saying that. And so all these brothers that are KKK with AJ, if AJ walks in the room, the majority of you guys are going to be in all room. So it's just internet, I guess.
Yeah,
everything's internet.
Everything's internet.
Everything's internet. I've seen, like, even when it comes to this cancelling thing. Remember back in the day, a certain man we know was getting cancelled. Then some of the people who were at the forefront of cancelling, he had a party in his crib.
And they were there.
And I saw them say, "Rah, I love you." And I remember tapping him and saying, "Rah, I'm leaving."
Yeah.
And he said, "Why?" I said, "I ain't never coming back here." He's like, "Why?" And I said, "Rah, everything's fake." Like, I remember saying to him, I said, "Rah, everything's fake." I said, "Rah, all the people who hate you the most are in here, show you the most love, and you get me kicking with them when you was saying to man before how your mental health and all of this was." And I said, "Rah, like this ain't like," it felt like, you know, we sitting in the background watching everything, and it felt like I'm on the outside watching a TV. Bro, I had to get out of there. And it's jokes. Since that day, I never went back to the house.
Yeah.
I only realised after, I was like, "Ross, since that day, I never went back." Because it's like, you had back-to-back parties and all your enemies were there as your biggest fans. But it tells you what money does as well.
Is that not every industry that's got money in it though?
It tells you what money does.
What is cancelling though? Like, what is like?
Cancelling.
When we say cancelling, what is real cancelling? Who can say it's been cancelled? And what is cancelling?
Wiley was cancelled.
But by who? By the media. When we say cancel, what's cancelling meant to do? Is cancelling meant to stop you making money, or to stop you being popular?
Stop you making money and being popular.
Both, yeah.
It's to stop you having. I guess ultimately it's to stop you having influence.
It's a consequence. It's like you know when like someone gets arrested and the police freeze your bank account. It's meant to be like that. Like you're cancelled. Like you can't. Like your life is significantly worse.
So technically, Wiley was cancelled because. Is it fair to say that no one was gonna? Like, they took his music off. Apparently, if I remember, I'm right in saying that if you had put everything,
they took all these socials.
So he was cancelled then.
They took all these socials.
I would say so.
He was cancelled, right?
I would say so.
Yeah, so that's cancelling.
You can see the impact on his life.
All these socials.
Is or was Dutchavelli cancelled?
Dutch was cancelled.
I don't know.
It affected his.
He went abroad.
It affected his trajectory.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah, it
affected his trajectory.
Yeah.
Because Dutch would be bigger than a lot of people who are big now.
So we say Dutchavelli was cancelled then.
Is it not only UK based? Because I'm sure he went to like Holland and he does stuff out there, like shows and stuff still.
Yeah, but
not on the same level.
I don't think he's on the same level.
Yeah.
I think Dutch should have been on that level of
Central C probably.
Yeah,
and it's fair to say that Shits and Gigs were not cancelled.
Who?
Shits and Gigs were not cancelled.
No.
That was just a bit of outrage.
It was a week of
So basically, what
You
happened?
know, punishing them.
They went on a few podcasts. One being, what was a podcast in the States?
Flagrant, Poor Minds.
So they went on a podcast with some women saying that they didn't see any baddies in Atlanta.
When was the Flagrant?
Which basically
done as well?
implied that there were no
How many months ago?
there were no nice women in Atlanta. And when you say baddies, I think they're assuming black women.
Yeah.
Okay, well, baddies can mean anybody, but I think the assumption was they're referring to black women. Then they went on Andrew Schultz's podcast. And Andrew Schultz was basically, so one of the guys from Chisholm Gigs basically said that when black women date white men start glowing up. Like they start getting a crew car, you know, they start looking nice and whatever.
Oh shit, that was 2 months ago.
And then Andrew Schultz then rebutted by saying, "Oh no, white men start growing beards so that they can have cushion when they get attacked and slapped by black women."
But can we not laugh anymore? Can we not just laugh about things? Can things just not be funny? Can we not just all
but this is where where I get it, because it seems that black women tend to always be the brunt of these jokes.
Yeah.
This is where it is, and I think we don't hear these jokes. Or maybe we do, but maybe we don't see these jokes where black men are dissing white women.
But you know,
and this is where I get their frustration.
But can I just say something?
Go on.
Can I just say something? And this is not like. Well, I saw a clip of a pod the other day. Mm-hmm. You lot will probably, by the time I describe it, you lot will probably clock where it is and who it is. But so she had a guest on her show, and the guest was telling a story about when she went to Ghana.
Okay.
And she met a guy in Ghana. They were vibing. Mm-hmm. The guy said he's got business in London, so he's gonna send for her to come to London. And he sent her a ticket, and she was complaining because the ticket was economy.
Okay.
And the thing, did you see the clip? Yeah.
No.
Okay. And the thing is, like, because as much as we're having this discussion, nobody anywhere else is gonna go somewhere and complain that a guy bought you a ticket and it's economy more than us in that regard. Do you see what I'm saying? And so it becomes like self-sabotage from all angles. Do you get it?
Yeah, so what you're saying, basically, in essence, is that sometimes black women may not help themselves, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately, I'm
not saying not to say that justifies anything that comes their way. I'm not saying that.
But I think what it is though is that I think when it comes especially to social media, I think a lot of what we discuss in the black community just always seems to be about men and women.
Yeah.
And that's why black women end up being. And don't get me wrong, black men are getting their attacks, but we're not allowed to complain
we're
about
not allowed
it.
to defend.
Yeah, like we're not allowed to, because we get abused regularly online.
No one cares, bro.
Well, no one cares about.
No one cares.
No one cares about us.
But you know, the reason why our shit don't go viral is because it goes back to, like you said, no one cares, and we don't even care.
We don't even care.
No, let's be real. Let's be real. We don't care.
It's not my reality.
No, it's not my reality. So
like, it's not my reality.
You can run, like, even the other day, some girl sent me some stuff from Shadeborough. It was running jokes on men and all that, and it was like, you know, like, it's specific to, guys from this part of England, London men, Bro, I've looked at it and I said, why are you sending it to me? She goes, well, ain't you triggered? I said, triggered by what? I said, yeah, there's bare London men. Like, I'm not all London men.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just skipped past and I said, like, all this man, woman, blah, blah, blah. I said, if you follow my Twitter or you follow my Instagram, I don't get myself involved in these topics because I don't care. Because my reality is different. You get what I'm saying? You men are there having gender wars on Twitter and
that's a
black
problem.
men,
So
black
much
women.
gender wars.
Bro, I don't care. I'm out here. I'm out here at your WCWs in my DMs laughing on jokes.
I mean, that's another discussion.
You get what I mean? The reality is like you don't live the reality of these people that are always online moaning. Let's be honest. That's why I don't care.
How much injustice would you say you've seen in your workplace that people have seen and people just don't speak up? Because what it is that when I saw the outrage with Shits and Gigs, you know, and I said that to me the reason why they didn't say anything or rebuttal was probably one, they wasn't witty enough to rebuttal Andrew Schultz, and two, there was an awe of him because they were on such a big platform and seen as such a great that when you're in your space with someone you're fanning, as in someone you look up to, sometimes you might not say anything because you don't know how to because it's a big platform.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder how many times we've been in the workplace and seen injustice on a small scale and kept quiet because we want to keep our jobs.
Yeah. A million and one times.
We've seen it, even on a small level of even going to nightclubs.
Yeah.
We've seen certain black people not be able to get in, and you're a black person walking in. You fully well know that this black person's not allowed in because they're black, but because you feel you're the better black, you've walked in and you're like, oh, these clubs are not racist. I get in with no problem.
Do you know what though? Me personally,
What are you talking about? I get into into Novikov with no problem. I get into, I don't know, tape with no problem. But you see the other black people that can't get in.
me personally, I've my stance is different on them things because I've always kind of, where I've seen those kind of things, it draws me away because of my, like, the type of women I'm attracted to anyway. If there's not black women in there, I'm not really gonna
There's no reason to be.
There's no reason to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not now gonna be like busting a gut to try and get in there because I don't care for what's in there. So
yeah, I just think it's just one of those things where I think the only people I feel that shouldn't get ridiculed is children. I think every other person can get
open season.
I'm sorry. Everywhere. If you're talking about comedy, even when we watch films and the things that we attach to, you may not be a comedic element, but we're drawn to trauma. Like people that love all these Al Pacino films, these gangster films, all these, like, you watch a horror film, you're watching someone get mutilated.
These serial killer documentaries.
And people are watching them regularly, like, and they're actually eating popcorn, like, at the edge of their seat, looking at what happens. Like, I know it's not the same thing, but it's trauma.
And the thing is, with most, like, comedians especially, there's that guy, I can't remember his name. The act's just left my mind, but he's got a reel on Insta where he's like, POV, your girl's ex-boyfriend is the DJ, and he's sitting in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And the DJ plays like "Walk It Out," "Stanky Leg."
Yeah. I saw that clip. I was dying. I can't even lie. I was dying. I was busting up.
But like,
I'm not even gonna lie. I was finished.
But I like that he's like. I like that he's embraced it.
He was pissed, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it's a joke, yeah. I've actually seen in real life a reaction to that where, remember the Cancun days?
Yeah.
So the Cancun days, the early Cancun days. One of my brothers, he got clothing company, and he's a twin, and he's disabled. So he used to be in Cancun, innit? And I remember hearing "Walk It Out," and everyone was skanking out, and I just remember just looking at him in a wheelchair. I just thought, just look the other way. But he was there skanking as well. In his
what did you just say on the mic? Wheel it up. Because he's on a wheelchair.
And that was part of the sketch.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then he's like, then it was Stanky Leg, bro. And it's like, do this. And then he finished with Ed Sheeran. When your legs don't work like that, you still don't walk. And bro, I was in stitches.
That's funny.
This is it.
Yeah. Remember South Park?
And that's funny. I know it sounds bad, but it's
funny.
It's funny to me.
I remember South Park used to run a joke with the disabled dude that had the
Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hilarious.
Even look up Quagmire, bro. In thingy.
Giggity.
Family Guy.
Bro, everything is funny, bro. I don't like everyone being upset all the time.
No, I
rubbish.
hear it. No, I hear what you're saying. Quagmire is the most
hilarious
human being.
And why is he funny, bro? Because he's a traumatized youth, bro.
No,
but you see my man discovered porn, bro. He came from his house and he was whack. That's hilarious.
Remember the old man from Family Guy with no teeth?
Oh yeah, he's
He's
the
original Diddy, bro. He's the original Diddy, bro.
You want some sweets?
He's fucking hilarious. Hey, Chris.
See, for me, the only people that shouldn't be made jokes on is about children. And also, if you're gonna make jokes about any other vulnerable society, there has to be a story to it. That's what I mean, is that it can't just be you just abusing a certain demographic or a certain section of people. There's got to be a story to it where this is the story to it and this is why there's a joke. If it's just crass, I guess it's not. It's just not funny. But there's got to be
the latest South Park episode on Ozempic. My God.
I read something the other day.
Oh, I saw something, and they used the they drew out a celebrity in there, innit?
They're vicious.
They went crazy. I did see a clip of it.
Vicious.
Was it a black celeb?
Nah, I don't think so.
I said South Park had jokes about Diddy like years ago. Still,
yeah,
they had a Diddy episode years ago.
South Park is open, and this is why I miss you see the Boondocks. Mm-hmm. I would have loved to have seen how the Boondocks dealt with this.
Yeah,
because when they did R. Kelly,
it was. I think once again, I just feel that there shouldn't be. I think people have got a right to be offended, and you can't tell people what to be offended on or not. I just think that if we're gonna be honest, we've all laughed at things that was on the cuff, but because it's not directly impacting us, we don't have a problem with it.
100%.
And that's why I just say it's open season for anything, because I laugh at things that I know I shouldn't laugh at.
That's exactly that, bro.
Like 100%, I laugh at things.
But that's what I was saying. Where I read something the other day where it's like people of higher intelligence, like darker humor or more complex humor.
Yeah.
But then like if you split into 3 categories, so you've got like I guess intelligent people that like that sort of thing. Then you've got like the mid tier people who are like they take things very seriously. And then they've got like let's say like the idiots. You know people that are just dumb and it's just funny.
I got sent that clip 5 times. I just laughed.
So that means
I couldn't even like it.
That means we're really smart.
Potentially.
But it's
or just twisted.
It was something along the lines of
twisted.
Smart.
Something along the lines of like the more intelligent people get along with the idiots because they share the same humor.
Okay.
The similar, but the people in the middle are the ones that cause the problem.
The rift.
But again, like going back to Andrew Schultz, have you seen the sketch where he talks about if I think Koreans and Taiwanese go to war?
No.
And he's like, listen, let's be honest. I'm gonna need you to go shirts and skins because we can't really tell the difference. And it's like, and he goes, and he says, and he goes,
and it's what it is, isn't it?
but this is, and he's like, all right, listen, just real quick, just open your eyes, real quick, and it's, but look at how you man are laughing,
No,
and
what?
I'm not even delivering the joke properly.
Because look, I tell you this, yeah.
You all know the stereotypes.
I find stereotypes like that's just me in it.
It's-
But once again, I can't tell someone else what they can or not be offended on because not much offends me. Like, and maybe it's because of how I grew up. Like I grew up like some people have been wrapped in cotton wool all their life. I grew up in South London in a school in Fort Neath Croydon where everyone got it. Like
Facts.
everybody got it. Like
Facts.
and I got it. I got ridiculed to the point where I ridiculed myself, so you couldn't ridicule me. Like so maybe I'm just different. That's why maybe I don't take offense to it. I remember I was dating a girl once, and when I used to put on horror films, she said to me, "Gabriel, you're right. Why do you like this?" And she's from a different walk of life. I mean, she's from a completely different walk of life. She used to sit there like, "Why are you watching this?"
Get to the punchline, please. I feel like it's gonna be really funny. God. Let's go with it.
In the 90s, the freshie jokes used to run.
Let's go.
The boo jokes used to run.
Let's go. But it's like, do you remember, what was it, Barker Grove? Was it Barker Grove? Or what was the one that came on BBC One? Grange Hill.
Grange Hill. Ain't that what Snaky Man was at?
It's not his fault, is it? And then what? You know, he goes, the girl says to the black boy, it's not your fault after all, is it? And he goes, what? She goes, you know that you're a nignock. Like,
So like, is it on live TV?
yeah, like, but anyway, back to your story, please.
No.
I really
I
wanna
don't
get-
want to drop the punchline for that one. But yeah, I think it's just the point is that your walk of life and where you come from can also dictate what you
I
see
really
is
want to hear
traumatic.
this story.
What
Are
is
you
traumatic.
gonna tell
And
us
that lady
off?
that I was talking to at the time,
You gonna tell us off camera?
she found it very weird that I was watching a horror film. She was like, "Why are you watching someone get stabbed? Like, this isn't."
You know what's mad, yeah? Even if you, like, you see, like, on socials, if you cross over, like, into different, so my Twitter, for instance, crosses over into Nigerian Twitter, the banter they run, my God.
Yeah.
But it's like, bruv, it's
The
like,
banter they run over there,
bruv,
everyone gets it.
Of course.
Morning till night.
bruv, you see Ghanaians, like, I can't talk about X,
Yeah.
bro. Because it's open. Look at you, you're salivating, ready to go, bro.
No,
But it is
you
what
don't
it
love
is.
eggs though.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. That's what it is.
People thought it was a joke.
There's
when I-
one fitness guy, what was his comments, going attacking him, because he's always busting joke about Nigerian jollof, George Banfo. So I'm always busting joke about Nigerian jollof and eggs.
Do you know what killed
Day
me?
and night.
Is this guy when
Just
it was- No, it was the thing where you posted about at a Nigerian wedding and your friend
Money, then the guy ain't winning.
Yeah, Guardian with the man's straight egg. So I was like, this pussy, yo. But it was funny though.
I might reload that still. I might reload that
It was
whole
funny and I laughed. And do you know what? Like, there's certain days, yeah, where I just laugh to myself because, like, the other day when I was leaving my house, I left my house with 2 boiled eggs, and then
in your pockets.
nah, I walked into that one still. I was not in the lunchbox, innit? And then the other day, when I went to my mum's...
You hate to see an egg hatch, innit?
the other day, I went to my mum's, yeah, and I carried from my house, I had boiled eggs, yeah, in a lunchbox. And I left them at my mum's. And I was on my way back, and I was like, oh my days. So I called my sister. She was like, I'm going to eat them. I was like, you're an idiot.
What is this thing with boiled eggs, seriously?
Right. Do you know what it is? I don't even have
Because I when I went to Ghana
It's like a
years ago,
sensu bean
it
for
don't
them,
make
boy.
sense. It's like, I promise you, I had a porn star martini.
Bro, it's in the
And
salad.
I'm telling you, they garnished it with a boiled egg. You see how you meant to have a prosecco with it? I'm telling you, she brought out the cup with the porn star.
No way.
And then I was like, what's this? She goes, oh, it's the garnish. I said,
No
boiled
way.
egg? She goes, yes. I said, where's the prosecco? We give boiled egg.
That's a boiled egg. I'm not buying that.
What you ate the other day was no better though.
What was that?
You're up at 2. You're up at 2 with some bit of
What's
meat
it called?
that looked like it was from Resident Evil, bro. Like what the fuck?
First of all,
What the fuck was you eating?
It was Ghanaian cuisine, innit?
First of all,
the Ghanaian restaurant.
First of all, shut up.
You answer it, please. You answer it. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Omutu, which is like
What's that?
Omutu, which is right.
This guy was saying on his story,
No, I said. He sent me the video.
He was on the story saying up at 2.
I was like, no, this guy's funny.
No, I thought it was pronounced as I'm up at 2.
And he
I'm up at 2.
Omoko. He said,
No, he said, I'm up at 2.
I found it funny. Like it was funny.
What was that meat at the end that I was eating?
Bro,
like,
it
that
looked
didn't mean,
mad,
that
bro.
animal did not meet Noah's Ark. That's what I said.
It
That animal
looked
did
mad.
not.
What was that cow foot?
That's what that just
Was it
before
cow
you
foot?
told me this. I think it was cow foot. Yeah. But the thing is, like,
The feet, and you said official meat. I was like, what meat, bro? What do you mean?
But
Why is
listen.
it ambiguous? Why do you not know what's in this soup?
I picked the meat up
I
and
don't
I
understand.
that's an ambiguous meat.
said, I'm not eating this, you know.
Bro, it's just a meat. Like what meat is it?
But listen, yeah.
The man put out Resident Evil claw, bro. Like some
definitely wasn't a Resident
should
Evil.
be in
Wait,
the
wait,
history
hold on.
museum, bro.
This guy-
If
listen.
I put that on the shelf,
Listen,
bro.
your culture eat chicken foot, bruv. Allow it. Like, allow it. Your culture literally just they eat that. You get me? And they have the goat head in the soup, like, and call it manish water. Yes, allow it. Yes, allow it. Go ahead, allow it. But no, it's omuto is rice balls. It's essentially ground rice, and it's you almost overcook it so it's soft, and then so you can.
No, it was nice, though. I'm gonna lie, the food was nice. It was just that last little, that meat that didn't hit Noah's Ark. Like I was, like you looked on the periodic table. I picked it. I said, "What is?" I said, "What is this?" And it was like jellyish. I said, "Yeah, let me put this one down. Still, let me put this one down." But it was nice though. It was nice. It was called Asafo. It's in Brixton Hill. It was actually nice. It was groundnut soup, which is basically peanut butter soup, right? Yeah, it was nice, man. It was nice. You know, it was nice. And it's just funny that when you grow up and like. I never forget that as Nigerians or West Africans, we used to get this for certain bits of food. It's only as I got older that my favourite cuisine for Jamaican food is oxtail. But then we used to get this for eating certain foods. I'm like, right, like, you man eat oxtail. Like, that's the tail of an ox that wipes the floor. But it's so tasty and delicious.
I hope you like this episode. Some people might be triggered. Some people might find it funny. Please keep liking, sharing, subscribing. We like the support. Keep commenting. Keep running your jokes in the comments. No one takes offense to it. We see it all. Thank you.